In this short video, I will cover how to analyze a dish that has been battered and deep fried using chicken as an example. There is some complexity in the calculations as the batter and the chicken will absorb oil and lose moisture simultaneously. I'll show you how Nutritics can account for both. To make our recipe analysis as accurate as possible, we need to separate the dish into its sub-recipes. For example, we'll need two recipes: the raw batter recipe and the master recipe, where we combine the batter with chicken, breadcrumbs, and the oil we'll fry it in. Start by creating a sub-recipe for the batter. You can do this from the Start menu, name the recipe, and add it to the recipe category Batter. This ensures we can use the recipe correctly later on. Add ingredients to the recipe by searching on the left sidebar and dragging the ingredient to insert. Insert the quantities for your ingredients. Next, create the master recipe for the battered chicken by creating a new recipe from the Start menu. Name the recipe and add it to a category. Add the previously created sub-recipe for the batter and your other ingredients, such as the raw chicken, breadcrumbs, and the oil we'll fry it in. Insert the quantities for these ingredients and note any waste. Commonly, batter is left over during the process, so you must account for the batter not used in your recipe. You'll need to add your initial batter weight before it's used, so the recipe total weight. Then estimate what percentage of the batter is used throughout the process. Let's estimate that we use 88% of the batter and input the other 12% as waste under production waste. To keep this as accurate as possible, we recommend weighing how much batter is left in the bowl or container after coating the chicken completely and updating these fields. We understand that this is not always practical, so you can apply an estimated percentage of waste instead. Similarly to the batter, it would be gold standard to weigh the breadcrumbs before and after coating the chicken to see the quantity used. However, you can also estimate the weight used by inputting a production waste percentage like before. If your specific breadcrumbs cannot be found on our database or consist of multiple ingredients, it's also necessary to create another sub-recipe for this and add it into the master recipe. For the oil, there's no need to insert a quantity. The system will auto-calculate it when we apply the deep fried cooking method in a minute. Next, apply the cooking methods to each ingredient. Apply the cooking method used as a batter or coating, fried in oil, to the batter. Apply the cooking method batter/crumbed, deep fried in oil, to the chicken. Apply the cooking method deep fried in oil to the breadcrumbs. Apply the cooking method used as a medium for frying or deep frying to the oil, and note that the oil quantity is automatically calculated based on what is being fried in it. It's important to insert the weight change factor of the dish also, as not all of the oil and batter will be used in the final dish. To do this, we recommend weighing the chicken after cooking and inserting it into the weight after cooking field in the modifier box. If this is not possible, you can see a recommended weight change factor and selecting the best match for your dish.